Italian Wine Podcast. Chin Chin with Italian wine people.
Hello, my name is Monty Waldin. I'm with Meri Tessari from the Suavia Winery in Soave, which is a little bit complicated, but all will be revealed. Welcome, Meri. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for the invitation.
So I guess the first thing is you have a winery called Suavia, and you're in Soave, in the north of Italy, in the Veneto region, northeast of Italy. Just explain how your winery, Suavia, got the name.
Suavia sounds similar to Soave name because is a Latin name of Soave town, and for this reason my parents when they started with Suavia Winery, they adopted this particular very nice name for their winery.
Okay, so, and you say the Suavia Winery, how old is it? I mean, how old is the piece of ground it's on?
Suavia as winery, you mean?
I mean the place where you are. It's very ancient, yeah?
It's very ancient, yes, because it's from 1,300 years.
Okay, so it was in the year 1,300?
Yes.
Okay, so that was really the base. So the region Soave got its name from the place where you are, where your winery is?
Yes, from Soave town, where there is a beautiful castle, because in the past Soave was Suavia.
So, I mean, what is so important about the place? Why is Suavia so significantly cited? What's so special about the place?
But because we are in the best area of Soave Classico. We are in the heart of Soave Classico, and we are surrounded by the best vineyards of traditional grapes, which are Garganega and Trebbiano di Soave. And for this reason, my parents decided, and now we still continue on this way, to be specialized more and more in these two traditional grapes, which are Garganega and Trebbiano di Soave. Now we would like to know more and more about Trebbiano di Soave, because nowadays it almost disappeared, and this is our aim, to know better and better the Trebbiano di Soave.
Why has Trebbiano di Soave almost disappeared from the Soave region?
For a business situation, because during the 70s year people needed to produce a lot, because the request of Soave was very huge, and then people needed a lot of grapes, and Garganega is more generous than Trebbiano di Soave, and for this particular reason now is almost disappeared, Trebbiano di Soave.
So people got rid of it because it didn't yield very much. They could just make more money, make more bottles by growing Garganega. So when you say you talked about the site of your vineyard, you're in the highest part of Soave, yeah?
Correct.
So that was, I guess, in the Middle Ages, that was strategically important for to stop invaders or people coming into the region and pillaging the region. Is that right?
Yes, it's very important. As Soave is a beautiful place, and then people come to visit this place and to know the particular business that is wine, is the vineyards that Soave has.
Okay, so just let's go back to your family started making wine in which year?
My parents started in 1982 with Suavia, but this is the fourth generation that we have a property.
And so your generation 4 with your sisters,
yes,
right?
Correct.
So then your parents were generation 3.
Yes.
So who were generation number 1 and 2? And why didn't they make any wine themselves?
I think that the production was very low, and for this reason there is not the need to sell the grapes or to vinify. We remember that the grandfather sold the grapes to the cooperative, but in a small quantity, and then he vinified on himself.
So basically he sent most of his grapes to the cooperative and he made a little bit for family consumption.
Correct.
So what changed in 1982 when you started making your wine? Why was that the moment when you started saying, hang on, rather than sending our grapes to the cooperative, we're going to do it ourselves, we're going to bottle the wine ourselves, and we're going to launch our Suavia brand of Soave?
Yes, because my parents, my father say, I don't accept that my own grape, then will be mixed with the other one, and then for this reason he decided together with my mom to vinify on themselves and born Suavia, because he is very proud about his production.
Okay, so he's like one of the kind of heroes of small production Soave.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, okay. So tell me a little bit about the sisters that you work with in your winery, because there's more than one of you that works in the winery. Yeah.
We as sisters, we started in 2001 working with Suavia, and now Valentina is a winemaker, and then there is Alessandra and I follow the foreign market, the Italian and foreign market.
Okay.
It's a family winery.
Okay, I mean it's quite unusual having three sisters working together, isn't it?
It's quite it's good. We are friends.
No, I mean,
above sister.
I'm sure you are, but I mean, in terms of going out into the market, having a sort of female-dominated wineries, is it? I mean, Italy can be quite maschile, a little bit sort of old-fashioned male-dominated. How do you deal with that?
I think that is still a maschile word.
Chauvinistic.
Even there are many women who work in a serious way, in a professional way, but we have a lot to do. We have to work more than the men. You
have to work harder. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, how big is your vineyard? How many hectares of vines do you have?
So we have 25 hectares.
Right, that's about 60 acres. And tell me about, Suave is famed for this sort of volcanic soil.
Yes, this is our richness, volcanic soil, very basaltic stones, and we would like to transmit through our production this particular identity of the Soave Classico area. We have.
So, I mean, what is that? How would you pick that up in the wine when you're tasting it? Does it make the wine very soft? Does it make it very sort of saline? What are the characteristics?
A good freshness. You can taste a long and a big freshness. This is our identity in our winery, in our production.
Also, is it hard, the fact that you're small and very traditional and you've maintained the traditional choice of grapes? There's no Chardonnay, you don't have any Sauvignon Blanc, you're just with the traditional Soave grapes. Do you think, wouldn't it just be easier to say, you know what, people love the taste of Sauvignon Blanc, let's just buy some Sauvignon Blanc and stick that in our wine? Why don't you do that?
We say Garganega and Trebbiano di Soave you can find just in Soave Classico, and there is no sense for us to produce international grapes that you can cultivate and you can find everywhere. This is our aim. Our aim is to transmit the knowledge and the identity of a specific and unique territory, which is a Soave Classico.
So when you pick the grapes, what's the difference with Garganega and the Trebbiano di Soave? What colour do they go when they're ripe, near picking in autumn?
Trebbiano di Soave, the ripeness is earlier, about 2 weeks earlier than Garganega. The color is similar. Even the Trebbiano di Soave is pink more than Garganega. The color are beautiful for Garganega and Trebbiano di Soave. It's a magic moment. It's a magic season of the harvest in Soave Classico.
Yeah, I love the color of those grapes. Also, as you say, much more exciting than having Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc. So, what do you drink? Well, what you talked about your volcanic soil and that kind of slightly sort of the texture you get in the wine. What is a good match food wise for Soave? What do you drink it with at home?
The match of food, I think, is seafood, so fish in general. Fish is very nice as an aperitif. If I think of Soave Classico, I think it's perfect for aperitif or the first, second courses on white meat, for example, and then you can have a different type of food with Soave Classico.
What are the traditional dishes of Soave? Is it you're called polentoni, aren't you, up in the north? Polenta, yeah.
Okay, we have a really big tradition with risotto, for example, and then now there is the tradition with asparagus, for example, when risotto with asparagus or risotto and peas, and then we have really different traditional dishes. We are really lucky because we are really in one of the best area in Italy.
Because you got the fish from the lakes, fish from the Adriatic.
No, but we have the Garda Lake, and then you can find particular fish specifically in the Garda Lake, and then there is a good Veneto cuisine.
So if somebody came to you tomorrow and said, "Listen, I'm sorry, you can't make wine anymore. You got to leave your family wine," you said, "What would you do? What would your career choice be?"
I don't know.
No, go on, you have a try. Go on. No idea at all.
Even I have a degree in Italian literature, but I didn't work in a school, and my life is wine.
Okay, I've got a degree in English literature, and that doesn't get you a job either, so just to let you know. And history, which is even worse. Nobody will ever give you a job if you've got a degree in history. Okay, listen, it's been fantastic talking to you. I hope I can meet your sisters one day in the Suavia Winery in Soave.
Yeah, we wait for you.
Okay, that's very kind. And thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.
Follow us at Italian Wine Podcast on Facebook.